And Washington says it will not hesitate to take action if Pyongyang does provide weapons to Moscow. And U.S. defense and commerce officials are also coming to Seoul to discuss the arms deal as well as export controls. Seung-jae has more.
Washington says it will not hesitate to take action if Pyongyang does forge ahead with providing weapons to Moscow as speculated, following the upcoming summit between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and Russian President Vladimir Putin. According to U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller on Tuesday, any arms transfer from North Korea to Russia would violate multiple UN Security Council resolutions.
And we, of course, have aggressively enforced our sanctions against entities that fund Russia's war effort, and we will continue to enforce those sanctions and will not hesitate to impose new sanctions if appropriate.
When asked if Russia can unilaterally lift UNSC resolutions against North Korea, following comments from the Kremlin that Russia may be willing to discuss the lifting of sanctions currently imposed on North Korea with Pyongyang if necessary, Miller simply said no, adding that Russia cannot take unilateral actions related to the United Nations Security Council. Meanwhile, U.S. defense and commerce officials are set to visit Seoul to discuss the possible arms deal between North Korea and Russia with South Korean government officials. According to the Pentagon, Acting Undersecretary for Defense for Policy Sasha Baker will visit South Korea later this week to take part in the fourth meeting of the Extended Deterrence Strategy and Consultation Group, where she will also meet government and military leaders to discuss the current security environment. U.S. Deputy Secretary of Commerce Don Graves will also visit Seoul next week to discuss ways to strengthen export controls currently in place against Russia. The U.S. is actively pushing for ways to respond to a North Korea-Russia arms deal, as U.S. Deputy Special Envoy for North Korea Jung Pak said Monday that the Kim-Putin meeting might be the final step before the countries strike an arms deal. Seung-jae, Arirang News.